Well, hello, Commanders. Uncle Jay here. We are back in Lake Dangerous, and we are docking at one of my stations here, Vortex Supply Depot. Lakon Prospector is finally for in-game credits, so we're gonna pick one up and we're gonna build it. This is first time me personally playing with this ship, and let's buy ourselves a Prospector. So here we go. Shipyard. Purchase ship. And no. Actually, there's a lot of ships on here that I have never played with. Dropship, Mandalay. Come on, where are you? Where are you? It's a medium ship. Prospector, there we go. Let's purchase this ship. Confirm. Our ship has been stored. So, let's take a look. See, I've actually been meaning to build this ship in Space Engineers, but I've been holding off because I was working on old pictures. But now that I have one, I can do a detailed build by just going around the outside, taking pictures. Actually, this might be easier, well, at least more detailed to build in Space Engineers 2. Maybe. Now, I should just use the stuff that's on my fleet carrier and, recycle, not buy new stuff. But, yeah, so this is going to be our main thing, and I don't know if this station even has what we need. I might have to go back to Jameson to go get what we need. A 3C. Okay, so is there an A-rated version? I don't know. So let's just pick this up. And I guess with that, we don't really need like these make no sense. Oh, I really wish we could just right click on those and they would go away. Not have to left click and then do this. You guys kind of wish you could just right click on these and they would uninstall. Wouldn't that make sense? I don't know. So I guess technically I just leave all these empty, right? Unless we want to go do... You know what? I'm going to leave... I got stuff on my carrier. So we'll just leave this empty for right now. I'm going to leave these empty for right now because stuff that's on the carrier. Our cores. This is all going to get fixed. So do we want to keep the lightweight and just engineer it to heavy duty? Or it is a mining ship. I feel like reinforced. I feel like reinforced makes more sense. 80 plus. I think reinforced and then doing the engineering on top of that, to me, makes more sense. We're going to be in not a minefield. We're going to be in an asteroid field. We want a thick, heavy hull. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to A-rate this power plant. I am just going to A-rate it. So that way we have options in the future. Thrusters, A-rate them. Not going to mess around. This is going to get A-rated. I'm not going to do a Titan drive in this one. Actually, I don't even know if I even have one, to tell you the truth, laying around. What do I have laying around? There's a C. Yeah, so these are what I have in stock on the carrier. None of that is going to do what we want, so let's just go ahead and buy it. We have the money. Life support, that will get D-rated. D, A, B, C, A, and a D. Power distributor. Do I have... What do I have in stock? Okay, so we're just going to buy 7A and be done with it. Now, sensors... Sensors. Do we want really good sensors for out in the field? See, I'm not worried about jump range on this ship, so I really don't need to worry about being lightweight. We have plenty of power, so let's see. Max range is 8. Max range is the same. Oh wait, no, typical 4.86. If we do the A rated and then long range, yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. We'll do that and then the long range on top of that, and we'll have ridiculous sensor range. Why not? Fuel tank. Okay, optionals. Um, that's optionals. Now, see, this is where. All right, let's go with that, that. That's the basics. Okay, so these are Mark IIs. So the Mark IIs we're going to have to buy from a station, right? Empty hangar compartment. This needs to be. This is bullshit. This right here is just it is bullshit. I'm sorry. We don't need a specialized hangar compartment on this ship. It's just bullshit. Unless you got like a mining fighter or something. It's just this is the only one of the only things I really don't like about this ship. So that's going to stay empty, I guess. It's just a waste of space. Wasted space. All right, so this empty Mark II collector limpet. So where is the Mark II? Okay, there isn't one here. Go back to Jameson. You see, I have 11 in stock on my carrier. So, you know what? I think we're just going to have to go to the carrier and finish outfitting this. Okay, commanders, we're on our carrier. I'm not going to jump back to Jameson because the carrier is pretty much completely full right now. So we are going to, let's see. I want to make this point defense. These are both engineered. That's fine. I'm going to put one on the top. And I'm going to put one on the bottom. There we go. And I'll keep our cargo clean. And then I guess a pulse wave scanner, right? This is if we're doing like deep core stuff, which I normally don't do. So I'm just going to go with the D rated. All right. I don't know if we're going to have problems with this running hot or not. I'm not worried about shield booster, so let's just throw a heatsink on it. I don't need to use the extended range one. That's fine. We'll use a regular one. We've done the core internals. All right, so what do we do? So right now, I can't do anything with this. I can't do anything with that. So I guess I'm just going to set this up how I would a regular miner. Let's grab a Type 6 cargo rack. I'm not using the expanded ones. They're staying on the Panther, and the 2 Type 5s I have are staying on my Type 8. This is just getting 2 regular Type 6 cargo racks, plain Jane. Alright. So, do we move this down to here? What? Let's I'm gonna sell that. I'm just gonna sell it. I'm not gonna store an E-class. Let's just sell it. Do we need a Type 6 shield generator? That's the question. Do we need one? We can get away with 5. So there is no Class 6 Olympic controller. So let's go to our collector limpets. Yeah, we have a 5A. 5B is long range. I'm going with a 5A. I'm going with another 5A. And these will give us 6 limpets. Until I can get this kit, it's just going to have to do for now. That's just all there is to it. I have too much cargo on my carrier to go back to Jameson right now. So this will be a Class 6 shield generator. What do we have in stock? We have a Bi-Weave, enhanced low power, fast charge. I mean, that would be good for getting us back off the rocks. And this is thermal resistance. That doesn't do us any good. Class 5D. You know what? Let's put this one in. Why not? So right now, I'm not worried about... I do want 1 Prospector limpet. Our cargo capacity, these are 64 and 64. So we need more cargo. These are dead. So let's Prospector limpets. I want... Oh, we still need to put a refinery in this thing. We still need to put a refinery in here. So that's a Class 3. All right, let's go back to refineries. I have a 4A. We're putting a 4A in. Okay. I'm glad I remembered about that, guys. That would have been a mess. Okay. So this will be our prospector. I don't do a whole lot of prospecting at once. So 2 is fine. 2 is fine. So what do we do? That's going to stay empty for right now. This is going to seriously handicap us right now. There's just nothing we can do about that. There's just nothing. I'm not putting a fighter in there. Okay, commanders, we are back. I went back to my carrier, put on a surface scanner, and we are actually 1 system over right now, about 10 light years away. This is my ice asteroid base on the rocks, and there is a big void opal hotspot nearby. So we're going to leave the station after we check out a few things, and then we're just going to fly right out of the station, and we're going to start hitting rocks. I've never mined right outside of a station before. Let's give it a try. Why not? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so we're going to have to turn on... Oh, the carrier just jumped. We're going to have to turn on our night vision. Unfortunately, I kind of wish we didn't have to do this in the dark. Back. Let's turn our lights on too. And we want to get away from the station for a little bit, so that way... Alright, so... Boy... So if I'm reading what I thought I saw on the way in, we should already be at the edge of the hotspot. And I am going to have to reset my filters from the last community goal, and mining is my least favorite thing. I don't like mining. The only time I ever mine is when there is a community goal. So there is that. So let's just come in here and let's just prospect a rock and see what we got. This one looks good enough as it is. Now, I don't know if this destroys prospector limpets at certain speeds. Some ships you have to slow way down. Like my Type 10 would kill prospector limpets all the time. unless I was like below 50. So let's just see how this does. 29, and then let's shoot that one. And see, the station is still on our radar. So what do we have? Material content low, lithium hydroxide. What does this have? This has lithium oxygen, hydrogen peroxide. Alright. So I am going to get us deeper into the field. Maybe we should just jump out and then jump back in. Let me go do that. Alright, I wanted to show you guys how close we are here. We're right in the middle. Oh, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here to the center. We're going to target the station, and that's the direction we're going to head in, which is over yonder. What do we have on contacts? Allied forces and an ASP scout. Okay. So let's shoot this. I'm kind of curious how the repeater does against ships. I'm kind of curious, to say the truth. So let's equalize our pips for right now. I want to see how it works balanced.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Medium, water, methane.
Asteroid scan complete.
All right, how about this one?
Programming limpet drone.
Like I said, I'm more than happy with 2 prospectors at a time.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Crystals. You know what? Let's just shoot this one. Let's just shoot it and go for it.
Asteroid scan complete.
I want to see what this thing does. Out of range. How? I don't know. I feel like we're kind of close, but then again. So this is the first time I've ever used this. All right. So,
Collector limpet expired.
oh, let me put our cargo scoop down.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Remove. Let's just make sure. Remove. So make sure nothing is on. Right now, we're just gonna collect stuff. So yeah, the amount of fragments that are out here and the amount of limpets we have do not match. In the Type 10, I had like 11 limpets going, and they matched the lasers pretty good. This, yes, we definitely need that Type 2. I'm gonna have to go find one. But yeah, this is me first time ever using the Prospector, Lakon Prospector. And oh, I wanted to check the power distributor. I mean, we are, yeah. I don't think I need to okay, who's scanning me? Allied police. That's who's scanning me? Okay, that's fine. I don't feel like shooting anyone. You know, I would like to see how this repeater does against methanol. I don't know what they're worth. I've never collected those before. So, yeah, my first prospector. I definitely need to go find that limpet Type 2 controller. But until I unload my carrier, I am not going to Jameson. That is a me problem, so it is what it is. I think, yeah, we're gonna put our Type 10 back to combat, and we'll do a build video for that. And I also want to reconfigure my Corvette a little bit. I want to change the weapons out, and we'll probably do a video for that. So until next time, Commanders, this is Uncle J, my first Lakon Prospector.